Hey guys, Ryan King here, and I'm the keyboard instructor for worshipartistry.com. In today's YouTube lesson, we're going to take a look at the song Because He Lives, Amen by Maher. Specifically, we're going to look at the chorus. Now, we're only going to look at the chorus, so if you want to see the entire lesson, you need to click the link and head over to Worship Artistry, where you can sign up for an account for less than $10 a month, and it's totally worth it. But just in case you want to check out a YouTube video, this is for you. The most difficult portion of the entire song is going to be the chorus, and that's because we're arpeggiating our chords in both hands. Not only are we doing that, but we have a different kind of arpeggio in our left hand from our right hand. The first half of the chorus is different than the second half of the chorus. The only thing that is probably the easiest for it is that our chords are the same for both sections. And the easiest way to do it is start off hands separate, start slow, and then put it together. When you put it up to speed, this is the way it sounds. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 E and a 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, and off. So as you can see, there's a lot of syncopation going on, a lot of notes being played, and so it's very crucial that you start off hands separate, start off very slow. And so to start off with, in our left hand, we're going to start off on G flat, and we're just arpeggiating our chord going 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Here's the second half of the chorus, and now we're just going to pulse our chords. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3. So notice the first half of the chorus, you're basically rolling your chords, you're arpeggiating your chords. The second half, for the first half of that second half, you're going to pulse your chords until you get to that A flat over C, and then you start just like you did for the first half by arpeggiating your chord. Now all we're doing is G flat, A flat, B flat minor, A flat over C to D flat, back to C, D flat, B flat minor to A flat, and then the whole figure starts over again. In our right hand, all we're doing is arpeggiating our chords by playing the top two notes down to the bottom note. And so we're playing a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 A and a 3. Now don't let that confuse you, because we get a little bit more syncopated the further in we go. So again, to start off with, we got G flat, we're playing 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a, notice that, 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and 2 E and a. So notice that syncopation. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 and. Little walk down. 3 E and a 4 and. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3, 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3. So a little more syncopation there on the second half. And that's the chorus. So again, you need to start slow, do hands separate, and then start slow again and put both hands together. Now notice the second half in your right hand, you don't have that little walk down when you get up to that B flat minor. We play that G flat walk down, the G flat. You only do that for the first half. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and a 4. That's the first half. The second half, you just keep the pattern going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So just notice that difference there between the first half and the second half. Now, the chorus is the same throughout the entire portion of the song, no matter which chorus you're playing. After the bridge, we come to a down chorus, and all you're going to do is take this pattern and shift it up an octave. You'll play the chorus once, real light, up an octave, both hands, and then you repeat the chorus again, and you come down the same octave. Now, what you'll notice is towards the end of that kind of down chorus, you're going to be changing your chords, but the bass is going to be holding that D flat. Don't feel like you have to hold the D flat. Just play the chords like you're already doing, and you'll be good to go. So again, for that high portion, the octave up, that down chorus, it looks like this. 3 and 4 and... Chorus again, and so you can see you've got it up an octave, nice and light, then you walk down, you play it again, and that's where the bass player is going to be playing that D flat. You still make the changes like normal, and then you repeat the entire chorus again before it takes you into the outro. Now make sure you take a look at your sheet music down below, work through the loop video a few times, and let's move on to the next part of the lesson.